Hello and welcome to An Image is Worth 1,000 Words. My name is Rob, and don't forget to check out the rest of my blog posts on my website at robhextall.com. When you're taking notes, do you prefer to type what you are hearing? Or perhaps do you prefer to swipe when you write? Maybe that's quicker. I don't know. Or do you prefer to write down the notes with a pen or stencil? Not sure I can actually read that. What did I write? Hello, it's freezing here today, but the sun is shining, the sky is blue, and I'm enjoying my coffee here on the terrace of Querida Maria. It's a great place. And here's this week's question. Is handwriting better for your memory than typing? Before you start, check that you understand this vocabulary. Pause the video to make sure that you understand everything. This week's image is of quickly scribbled notes that I took during a EuroLeague post-match press conference at the Buesa Arena, home of Baskonia. Coaches and players speak fast, and sometimes for quite a long time, with absolutely no regard for the translator. So it is virtually impossible to take down word-accurate notes. As you listen, you have to synthesize the spoken word into a faithful summary that will act as a memory cue to then help you recreate the original statement in the second language, just seconds after the speaker stops and all eyes turn to you. Using a laptop in this situation is not ideal for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the noise of the keyboard would be distracting for those listening to the speaker. Secondly, relying on technology in high-pressure situations can possibly lead to embarrassing situations, such as when the battery dies, the screen goes blank, or applications refuse to work. Old school pen and paper are more reliable and, according to some studies, more effective at collecting, understanding, and later recalling the information that is being transmitted. But why is this so? One reason longhand notes allow for better memory recall is that they contain your own words and handwriting. A study from 2014 by Pam Mueller and Danny Oppenheimer showed that when students typed notes, they wrote almost twice as many words and often took passages verbatim from lectures. This suggests that they were simply copying the material rather than actually understanding it. In fact, when the students who were told to type were explicitly instructed to rephrase the material in their own words, they didn't. Apparently, the instruction was completely ineffective at reducing verbatim note-taking, and students simply parroted what the lecturer was saying. Later, when required to take a test based on their notes from the lecture, those who had taken notes by hand performed better. It seems that since handwriting is slower and more tedious, you can't take notes verbatim, and you have to process the information and summarize it in a way that makes sense for you as you write it. It encourages both conceptual understanding and critical thinking. By using a pen or pencil, we stimulate our visual memory, which can lead to an improvement in spelling, vital in English, and the memorizing of new vocabulary, including second languages. The movement and effort required in handwriting strengthens the connection between the information that has been collected and written down and its actual physical location. People might remember a word they wrote down in Spanish class as being at the bottom left of the page, por ejemplo. The teaching of handwriting in schools is thankfully making a comeback after being forced into the back seat in recent years as a supposedly less important skill than typing. It is now recognised that young people require a diverse skill set when it comes to writing. Typing is beneficial for composition, such as emails and reports, and for getting ideas onto digital devices quickly, while handwriting can improve memory when taking notes in meetings and lectures, and can produce more personal and emotional correspondence. The art of putting pen to paper needs to be taught and practiced so that the resulting script is legible to everyone. For example, can your friends and colleagues read the handwritten notes, shopping lists, and reminders that you leave them on post-its and scraps of paper? 2,500 years ago, Socrates expressed his disapproval of the newfangled invention of writing, suggesting that future generations would become increasingly ignorant as the act of discussing and debating ideas orally would be dropped in favour of simply reading and regurgitating previously recorded ideas. Ironically, we can only laugh at Socrates' misguided aversion to new technology and predictable grumpy old man criticism of young people because his student Plato wrote down what he said and assured that his ideas live on today. What would the great philosopher think of that? Let's chat about the picture and those ideas. Number 1. Describe the picture in as much detail as possible. Can you understand the notes? Number 2. How do you take notes in a meeting or class? In what situations do you normally use handwriting? Number 3. How fast are you at typing? Are you accurate? How did you learn? Do you want to improve? Number 4. Do you type or swipe on your mobile devices? Do you ever use a stencil? Number 5. Do you ever criticize new technology or changes in your surroundings? Explain why or why not. And here's an activity for you. Watch this video again. Make notes as you watch it and then write a summary. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. Have a great day, a great week, and an absolutely fabulous weekend. Bye. Okay, I need to write down my shopping list. Well, I think that's everything. I just hope I can read that when I get to the supermarket.